come back from Friday night and take the series. Pretty good resolve for the team.
Yeah, I thought it was huge. I mean, today they fought through a lot of adversity. I thought when Malachi started the game, he was really good, and then that happens to Muddler. It kind of just put us in a little bit of tailspin. Lost a lot of our momentum that we had. We get 2 runs early the way we play baseball, and all of a sudden he hits the leadoff guy, and here we go, and he fights through that deal, and we burn the DH. That's the gamble you take when you have a guy that can hit and you have a good catcher. Both of them are good catchers, and really, we tried to Easton at first base, but they threw a right-handed pitcher, so we had to play Taki too. And when you gamble like that this goes to happen. I mean, it's going to happen. It could happen. It did, and we'll reevaluate Muddler in the next 2 or 3 days and see what happens, and take it from there. But I think the resilience of the team and them fighting back and being a team really helped show today who they really were. I mean, the guys off the bench. I mean, Hoffman was ready to hit. We pieced it together through the bullpen. Big ground ball double play by Sampson, and Barfield just came in and pounded the strike zone, which is, when you have a 6-3 lead like that, that's what you got to have, is not giving any free bases. If they're going to earn their way on, let them hit their way on. So especially on a day-to-day, it was a tougher day compared to yesterday. I mean, the wind's blowing straight out about 40 miles an hour, and today it's blowing in across 20 miles an hour. So throwing strikes was a big key.
It seemed like after Bo walked the guy to load the bases, that double play really kind of ignited everything.
Yeah, that's when we scored the next 3 runs. I mean, it was that was the momentum, a big change in momentum right there. I mean, think about that. We have a comebacker on a routine. We practice it every day, and he makes the throw every day in a 1-6-3 double play. I mean, they might not score that inning, and so they got a little momentum going like that. And good teams like them or us at times, if you make a mistake, you score. It's no different than a football game or maybe a basketball game. And it's about the details of the game and understanding and practicing those things game-like, and we do that a lot. We do a lot of PFP. I can't explain how much we do.
You mentioned Barfield. He continues to not really look like a freshman up there. He pitched very well again today. Just how big he's been for you guys in a couple of big spots.
Well, I mean, he's pitched in 2 state championships,
sure.
And the family is, his uncle's Jesse Barfield played in the big league. So, I mean, it's, the people that he's been around all his life. Josh Barfield's, I think, director or assistant GM of a Major League Baseball team right now. And so he's been around baseball and he understands it. I don't know if I've had a freshman, Coach Butler said this when he first saw him. I saw him pitch in the state championship, and probably what drew me to him was he was really competitive. He showed a lot of heart, but his mannerisms around the mound are a lot like a major leaguer. So, I mean, those things help a lot. If you don't have it, at least act like you have it, and he acts like he has it. So, really proud of those guys, and really proud of our team, really proud of our coaches as much as anybody, because they put a lot of work in preparing those guys. Even, having Dylan Crooks get the bunt down. I mean, he was an everyday player in junior college his first year before he started pitching. And I can remember Jimmy coming to me and talking to him about pitching, and we talked a little bit, and it was really, really huge. And I talked to his mom and dad about pitching, and look what he's done now. So it's pretty fun to watch.
Some of the guys in the bullpen hit Bowden. What did you think of that this weekend?
Well, Bowden. I mean, he answers the call when you ask him. I mean, he wanted to go back out there today, and we got to a point where we couldn't put him back out there. He wanted to go back out there, and I mean, I think he threw 21 the first night, 35 last night, and I don't know how many pitches he threw today, but he was ready to go, which is really good sight to see. I mean, it shows you what he's about.
Easton had the go-ahead hit again today. Just what is it about him that he's just on point always in those clutch situations?
I mean, in a situation, I mean, he's experienced it. He understands it, and getting big hits and big moments is who he is. Just separating balls from strikes, and I think that's the biggest thing is they're gonna. When you look at our lineup, they could go in and pitch around him, and if the guys like Jackson behind him have been really hot, and the guy in front of him, Gamble, has been really hot, you're gonna have to pitch to him, and so that's that's the dynamic of the lineup that we, Reggie talks about and we talk about a lot.